Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Darren, and you don't know how many people have asked me to do an add-on video, and I feel like I do one just about every single patch just to make sure you guys are updated. But I think I figured out the best way to do the add-ons. These are my favorite add-ons, and reasons why I use them are various. Like for example, Dominos, same thing as bartender. I just like the customizability of this. You can turn on bars on and off whenever you wanna, stuff like that. I don't know, it's just something I like. We have add-ons that I just enjoy, like the health bar thing. This is called UnitFramesImproved. It's awesome. Let's see the colors. I'm a very color-oriented person. How do you get your bars over here, Dallin? It's simple stuff like, hey, right-click and move frame and unlock. But eventually, after a while, you get really tired of answering the same questions. And while I love all of you dearly, you guys ask the same question over and over and over again. I know it's not like some kind of a combined effort to just drive me nuts and up a wall, but it's driving me nuts and up a fucking wall. So for this video, I decided let's do this. I'll give you guys the files so you can make your app UI just like mine. First things first, I never done this before. So if this fails, I'm so sorry. I'll try to fix it as soon as possible and add comments or whatever needed to make this work. But the idea is you'll basically have UI look just like mine. I'm not sure how well it's gonna do scaling wise, because I am running on a 1080p monitor. So if you have a 1440 or a 4K monitor or something like 900p, 720p, you might have different results. Best results for anything 1080p, because it should make sense, it should work. Now, how do you do it? There's a pretty simple method. Down in the description below, I have every single add-on that you need to download. Those are all the add-ons that I use to make my UI setup work. So if you like my UI setup, you're more than welcome to do so. I know some people don't like the chat being as big as it is, but I personally like it. And everything as it looks, if this is what you want for your setup, you may do it. Now, how do you do it? Now, first of all, you got to go to Dropbox. After you download all the add-ons, go to your Dropbox, and you'll be able to download a bunch of files. First things first, download the add-ons, put them in your interface folder. Then log on to the character you want to, again, all these are in the description down below. Log on to the character you want to have your UI set up for. And then log off. Afterwards, go to the Dropbox and download all the files. They will look something like this. You can put them on one folder, you just have one WoW files. What you can do, and the way that I get to here is, you go to your character, and I want to see if I can find this and just put it on the side screen in case I'm putting any of my personal information on here or something like that. You never really know what's going on. This is how I get to my character. You go to where you WoW is at, program files, World of Warcraft, WTF, account. If you have one or two, it'll be like one or two right here. Server, character. My Dalaran character is right here. You take everything here, delete it, and then throw all the new files from the folder you created onto here. You'll have my add-ons and how I customize them, the cache and stuff, configurations, and some macros, and old macros. You will want to first, if you don't like the UI, copy this, so copy this over, and put it in some other folder, like, old UI folder. And then you open it up, you want to throw all your stuff on there. Bam, so now you have it for safekeeping, in case you don't like my UI add-ons and my whole setup. But this will give you my whole setup. And then you just log back in the game, and your UI should look something like this. You might have to mess around with a few things, because I don't know how many of this will transfer, but as long as you have every single add-on that I have, you should be able to get your UI looking a lot like mine. And it's a nice looking UI. The reason I have it the way I do is, I have these down here because, let's say you're driving a car, right? Driver's vision, you have like your dashboard kind of below, but you can also see what's in front of you. I know that they did a lot of changes with like the health bars, so now I have a health bar R&D character and a health bar above your enemy, but I still prefer these because I'm used to them from so long. I prefer Dominos over bartender because I feel like it's a bit more customizable for me if I want to do anything with it, and it has a bunch of different profiles, and I do prefer the UI for it a little bit better. I have stuff like UnitFramesImproved for my colors because I do like seeing fatter health bars. It's a lot easier to see enemies' color and realize their class and specialization based on mana, color, and everything. Just visually enhancing. Then I have stuff like Gladius and a positioning for it. So then I have my set focus target, but I don't have my Gladius cover and set focus chilling here. And just comfortable for me. Then I have my TrufiGCD for my abilities. If that's something you want to do, I have people tell me that apparently TrufiGCD also helps people figure out exactly the abilities they use in rotation, so they can focus on exactly what they're doing. I don't think it really helps for that reasons. I think it's better for if somebody's watching a video or stream, they know exactly what abilities you're using, but you're more than welcome to have that or disable that add-on in particular. But this is my whole add-on setup. Let me know if this works for you. I want to make sure this is a working fine condition. Again, do this if you want to replicate exactly my UI setup. I think it's better if UIs are more customizable because UIs are different to each person. But if this is something you want, then hopefully this works out. Please let me know in the comments below if you encounter into any issues. This is the first time I'm ever doing this, and I don't really have any way to have a guinea pig to try this on before I try it. So this is all I have. Again, thank you guys so much. Let me know everything in the comments below. Please get back to me if there are any issues, and I'll get back to you and try to help you IT-wise the best I can. But if you literally wanted my UI setup, this is it. If you actually just want to look like Dalaran's UI, this is what I'm rocking with. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.